On the news this afternoon, onion marketers threaten to stop supply of onions to southern part of Nigeria. PDP caucus threatens legal action against federal government over Twitter ban. Activities marking Governor Wike's 6th year in office continues today. On the foreign scene, 2 passenger trains collide in Pakistan. I am Ifeemi Andrew. The Onion Producers and Marketers Association of Nigeria has threatened to stop the supply of onions down to the south beginning from today. The group said it would carry out the threat if the government fails to compensate its members who have suffered losses in recent times following attacks in some parts of the country. President of the association, Ali Umar, made this known to journalists at a media briefing in Sokoto State.
After full deliberation by the executives of the National Association of Onion and the failure of government to respond to our cry, we have hereby reached the following decision. 1. We are calling on the state and federal government to restore law and order in the state. And we are calling on the good people of the southern part of Nigeria to live with the Hausa community in peace, as we are only there for our lawful businesses.
Meanwhile, consumers are likely to pay more for Gari in Rivers State due to the rising cost of production and the prices of other food items in the market. Some farmers and traders in Rumuji Market spoke to our correspondent.
Why Gari will cost? Because of how rice and beans is cost. One cup of rice in inside market is 150. So we farmers here, we're supposed to sell our Gari more than 7,000, 8,000. Because Gari is hard now. To farm is not easy. That is how Gari is cost 10,000, 9,000.
Joe people need degree help us again. Fan the cost. If you call people to help you, 2,000, 7,000, 7,005.
The place where we dey go, no be, the road no good. You pot everything. See my finger better that time, but now my finger don't spoil finish because of the pot. Basico, you go they push the cassava all the way from that side reach home.
So far they make everything come down. If rice come down, beans come down, even fish. This 757, if you come and go market, we not go fit buy fish. So as everything they cost, make our Gari cost.
Our Gari is different type of Gari. They cost. That Gari may be the best. Please don't help women because women they suffer well.
Those who also buy to resell explained their difficulties.
That time we used to buy Gari 2,500, 3,000. Some of them will sell and say, go and sell. When you say, bring the money the following market. The way the Gari is costing, I don't know. They complain of how they do their farm, the way the job collected a lot of money from them before they will fry Gari. We buy Gari 6,650. Today they say 7,750. I sell so that at least those that have so many children will manage to meet up. I don't know about people in the market. But now that I buy 7,000, pay transfer for me to reach Enekana, I know how much I will spend.
The women now they complain. Say rice they cost, beans they cost. So this little one where they manage, they say they increase Gari because now when they sell Gari, they go buy beans, then go buy rice. So the thing no they reach them. As I buy and I saw a beans is 7,000 naira. Since this year it's only today that we bought Gari 7,000 naira.
One of the buyers attributed the rise in cost to current security situation in some parts of the country.
Maybe it's from this crisis in Benue, other states, because there's no other Gari. Those ones that used to come from the other states are not coming again. So this one that is within us here cannot sell. Gari is not scarce. It's just that the consumers, the buyers are money. Had it been people that used to go to other states to go and buy, because of the problem over there, all of them now are coming to this place to buy. Formerly, by this time, the buyers, all of them have gone. Since morning, 7,000. Unlike before, by this time now, you will see 5,000, 5,500.
Moving on, the People's Democratic Party PDP caucus in the House of Representatives has threatened legal action against the federal government over its ban of Twitter operations in Nigeria. A statement by the leader of the caucus, Kingsley Chinda, said the federal government does not have the powers to ban the social media platform, arguing that the action lowers the country's image in the eyes of other democratic nations. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana says the ban on Twitter by the federal government is because the social media platform deleted President Buhari's tweet. He said the president should not punish Nigerians because he felt offended by Twitter.
Out of 40 million subscribers, one subscriber, President Muhammadu Buhari, felt that his ego has been bruised, and therefore all other subscribers will have to be collectively penalized. Now, if the president was offended, like President Trump, now you cannot deny other subscribers access to information via Twitter. That's number one. Number two, the president or the government now felt embarrassed that the reason adduced was not sufficient. Hence, some attempts were now made belatedly yesterday to adduce some more justification. And this should not be how we are going to run this country.
On his part, another senior advocate of Nigeria, Ahmed Raji, said the ban on Twitter is not the appropriate way to ensure the country remains united and safe.
I would rather that the government should approach it differently and not just the outright ban of Twitter, because Twitter is now a veritable means of communication, of exercising the right of citizens. But this should not detract from the substance of Mr. President's admonition, as explained by the Minister of Information, to the effect that Nigerians as a country, the leaders cannot sit by and watch while individuals are engaging in activities that will dismember the entire country. But is banning Twitter the appropriate solution? I doubt it.
The Director General National Orientation Agency, Garba Abari, has defended the decision of the federal government to prosecute Nigerians who still use Twitter despite the government's ban on the social media platform. Speaking as a guest on a television program, he said the ban is part of steps by the government to ensure the unity of the country.
What government had done is definitely in the larger interest of the Nigerian society. Basically because if you take the tweet that Twitter said violates their code and put it in context, what is abusive about that tweet? Twitter, if it had done its homework, would have seen that there was actually nothing harmful from what this president has said. So I feel government is right, government is in order. First and foremost, the country has to exist. We must have to have a country first before we will have a Twitter. We must have to have a country that is peaceful and secure before we have a before we have people with Twitter handles.
Mr. Barry also stated that the ban on Twitter will not affect the spreading of information to the public by government agencies.
It is a collateral damage that we must have to bear with, but it cannot be taken as more important than our national well-being and national security. It is only one aspect of our social media, as only one aspect of our social media engagement platforms. And if it is a collateral damage, I think we can bear that collateral damage with bearing in mind that there are larger national security interests that will be better protected without Twitter.
Still ahead, activities marking Governor Wike's 6th year in office continues today. Stay tuned.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817.
Governor Nyesom Wike is expected to commission the Mother and Child Hospital at Rumamati today as part of events to mark his 6th year in office. Also, the foundation stone will be laid for the Dr. Peter Odili Cancer and Cardiovascular Disease Treatment Center in Rumukuta. The governor during the signing of the MOU for the construction of the Dr. Peter Odili Cardiovascular Disease Treatment Center, said that the state government will continue to work with Julius Berger Construction Company despite opinions of opposition in the state. Governor Wike accused other construction companies of working with politicians to blackmail the state government.
Rivers State will go out for the best. I did also say that for this project, a project of this nature, first of all, you have to identify a company that has the capacity. I have no regrets, no apologies to anybody that we are giving this job to Julius Berger PLC. I don't care about the blackmail by some of the Lebanese companies in the state and their agents in government who think that because most jobs are done by Julius Berger, therefore there must be a special interest. Those are people who are so fake and so small-minded. Nothing will stop me from going out for the best.
Governor Nyesom Wike has awarded scholarships to the 55 medical students of the Rivers State University. Governor Wike, at the foundation laying for the construction of the Faculty of College of Medical Sciences, said the scholarship is for the entire period of their studies.
And let me say today, the Vice Chancellor has told me that they have admitted 55 students who have given scholarship to our children, not less than 490, to read medicine and other related courses in Pamo University. And I have paid all the money so that when I leave, nothing like the state does not want to pay my fees again. And therefore, all our students that will attend Rivers State University will also be on scholarship. And so the 55 students you have admitted, go and return their money to them and send the bill to Rivers State government to pay as their own scholarship.
The Rivers State government says it is not part of the agreement that the Nigeria Governors Forum reached with the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria. Governor Wike, at an event at the Rivers State University over the weekend, insisted that the state government has implemented financial autonomy for the legislature and judiciary.
Governors Forum cannot sign agreement for Rivers State government. Governors Forum is a peer group review. It is not for them to sign an agreement for Rivers State government. No, that signing is neither here nor there. Rivers State government has to sign that they agree to whatever understanding, not that Governors Forum has signed. Governors Forum is not a government. So whatever they have signed with JUSU, it's not binding on Rivers State government. Do I sign what I've implemented? And nobody can direct me how state force will be used. No, nobody can tell me that.
Governor Nyesom Wike said that there is no basis for JUSU and Rivers State to be part of the ongoing strike for financial autonomy.
We are spending more than what they are signing. I spent on the judiciary monthly alone, not less than 200 billion. Even the legislature, they are here. The constituent project of 2.8 billion, even their workers, the entitlement of 2021 are paid off. So why do you want me again to go and sit down and sign an agreement what I have implemented? Now you are going on sympathy strike for states who did not implement, suffering my own state who has implemented. Now that I've started no work, no pay, they will also go on sympathy strike for you. Let me see how it will work.
In business, the Nigerian Economic Summit Group and other economists say federal government's Twitter ban would affect small and medium-scale entrepreneurs. Some of them warned that the ban is capable of triggering more job losses in the country. In entertainment, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have announced the birth of their second child, a baby girl. Lilibet Lily Diana Mountbatten Windsor was born on Friday morning in a hospital in Santa Barbara, California. Buckingham Palace is delighted with the news. In sports, Spain's captain Sergio Busquets has tested positive for COVID-19. This has led Spain to pull out of their final warm-up game against Lithuania on Tuesday. The rest of the squad tested negative, but Busquets and his contacts will remain isolated.
And now we'll bring you news from around the world.
2 passenger trains have collided in southern Pakistan, killing at least 40 people and injuring dozens more. Officials said one train traveling in Sindh province had derailed and landed on another track. A second train packed with passengers then collided with it and overturned. Rescue teams have taken injured passengers to nearby hospitals, but it is also thought that several more are in critical condition. Pakistan has seen an increase of deadly train accidents over the past years. On the news this afternoon, you heard that onion marketers have threatened to stop the supply of onions to the southern part of Nigeria. The PDP caucus have threatened to sue the federal government over Twitter ban. Activities marking Governor Wike's 6th year in office continues today. On the foreign scene, you heard that 2 passenger trains have collided in Pakistan, killing about 40 people. The news was edited by Choma Ezeanfo. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. Cloudy weather expected in Port Harcourt this afternoon. My name is Effiemi Andrew. Thank you for your time and have a great day.